All right, guys, welcome to the Honor Podcast. You're just having a moment there.
Just
Okay.
having a moment. Just give me a sec. Okay.
Anyway, welcome to the Honor Podcast. We're doing it once again. This time we've got a special guest of Matt, who we like to make fun of last time for not being here. But this time George is gone and he's here. So who's laughing now?
Me?
I'll see you laughing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what a wonderfully awkward start to the podcast. So, basically, we don't have any topics lined. We don't have any topics lined up.
No topics.
Zero.
But we've got Tang. We've got the tank tops on.
We got each other. I mean, not
And you've
a-
got
not a word like
you've
that.
got a video to watch with lots of wonderful content. So
Oh, yeah.
let's do this thing. Let's
Spinning chair.
spin chairs. I guess start. I can't do that because I'm in the middle.
Yeah, don't even.
Matt doesn't want to. Anyway, so let's get into some stuff.
What are we talking about, Luke? What are we talking about today?
Oh my god.
I think that's the perfect. I was actually thinking about starting this.
Oh my gosh. It goes
Because
so fast.
so Nate
Woo!
just showed the prime example of what I
Oh.
actually wanted to get into. Is so
Oh my
Nate.
gosh.
For those watching who have actually watched my other videos, it's a reoccurring theme in the videos where you create content for me by either doing something really stupid or saying something really
my
stupid.
Oh, yeah,
gosh.
wasn't it like-
Wow.
The gladiators,
On guard.
exactly.
The
So-
Coliseum?
My question for you is what possesses you to like once every hour
Once every hour.
say something like just one time for like 10
my
seconds, just space out and say the most outlandish, stupid comment. And
I
then
just-
just screw yourself over.
I just start thinking about stuff and then I just go off, you know?
It's just natural.
It's just natural.
It's just a natural
all
function.
natural, dude.
It's a bodily function.
Did you
for
actually
him.
think
Yeah.
it was On Guard?
No, that's not even what it is. you don't even know what it is.
He's-
I
he-
do know what it is.
He said he was
I
asking
do
about
know
the,
what it is.
He said on guard later, but he did the
I know
gladiator
that, but
right
it
That
was
was a
like
joke. It's
jousting.
part of the
You better
joke.
not say.
It
It's
was
part
just
of
like
the joke.
yeah.
That was baiting you guys.
Uh-huh.
as
Yeah.
well.
Called you out again in that. I've called you out in like 2 videos now. I said I'd do the diss track. I don't even know if it's worth it at this
I mean, your
point.
channel needs at least some content.
Well, yeah, no, I'm thanking you in a sense, but at the same time, I just wanna clear the air a little bit, make sure we know the cause.
Now, sometimes my mind just goes off, and
I don't want people
I think
commenting
some,
like
I think some amazing things, and it just comes
Goes
out.
off.
I didn't want to like have people commenting like, Luke, is Nate okay? Dude, like just asking about your just concerned,
The people's reaction.
thinking that
was-
we're bullying you.
the people's reaction was pretty funny as well. Where they're like, "Are you serious?" When you'd say some stupid comment, like just watching the video, everyone's like, "Are you
It's like-
serious,
like, dude.
dude? Are you serious?"
Anyway, but that was a fun trip. So Matt, do you want to tell everyone what you did actually? Because that was our senior trip. Matt did not
Oh
want to
yeah, I
go.
did not go on senior trip. I was in LA. I wasn't that far, but I didn't want to be with all my my classmates because.
It was like looking for an insult.
4 years is a little too much with some of those people.
So we saw where you were. We were like a couple miles away.
Yeah.
We like were on the highway down to where we were gonna be,
We
and this
passed right
man was
by.
in like Magic Mountain. Is that what it's
yeah,
called?
yeah.
And
Passed right by.
I literally called him when I was like, I see the park right there. I know you're in there.
Yeah.
Asking you if you wanted to change your mind.
Yeah, no, I did not want to change my mind. And I'm so glad I did not go on senior trip.
Oh, look who it is.
Oh.
Sorry, George, you're getting put on the spot here for texting me during the podcast. This man, we woke up really early today because Nate's got work, but yeah, he couldn't pull it off.
In my sleep.
Yeah, no, he really texted the group chat like, "Oh God."
You know
I'm
what?
not gonna be able to
You know
make
what? That's
it today."
that's another thing that we need to
You said
talk
too
about
late.
is. Should I go into this? Sure, why not? Is George always has something going on?
Yeah, I know.
Family.
Well, it's family.
It's family
Always
stuff.
family.
Family.
Every time I try and hang out, like especially like in.
I have to hang out with
this one I
my
went to school.
family today. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I don't know, George, your fam, if you're watching, Caleb, if you're watching, well, love you, bro. But the rest of you, just like, give the kid a break.
It's my uncle's birthday.
No,
I
you
have
guys
to
must be
hang
pretty
out with my
loving or whatever. I don't
family.
know.
Family.
If he wants to hang out with you guys that much, then I guess that's a good thing. So kudos to you guys.
He missed my birthday party as well.
Oh
That
yeah,
was
that's
fun.
right.
For his family.
Had me
That
destroyed.
was pretty fun.
Matt's 18, everybody.
I'm
The
18.
wonderful age to finally be an adult.
I'm 18, so
And you're-
2 adults and 1 child.
Yeah, you're getting close,
Almost
but
there. July
children.
16.
got a little ways to go.
So what's next? We
What?
went over senior trip.
So senior
Now
trip's
you
over.
losers went to some jousting arena.
That was actually really fun. So
It was
guys,
fun.
check it out. Medieval Times. It's actually really dope. If you check out the video, I got some dope pics there. I actually considering like sending them to them and be like, hey, you guys want some pictures? But I don't know. We'll see. But so that was a lot of fun. I would definitely recommend it. And the fighting is hilarious. I don't know if you want to see just
So
like.
funny.
It's well choreographed. Like, don't get me wrong, they do a good job, but at the same time, it's hard to pull off, especially when, for instance, when you're on a horse and someone's on the ground, and when they're like, after they joust, after they hit each other, like one person usually falls off the horse after the second go round, and oh my gosh, it is so funny to see them just
That was
like.
the first guy like flopped off.
Yeah,
I
he
was like, oh my
tanks a jousting thing to the shield, and then like 10 seconds later is then like, oh wait, I'm supposed to be off my. Ah!
He goes like.
He literally just dove off.
So it's obvious that it's like.
So-
Oh no,
Staged.
it was so funny.
That was good though. It was good.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's good, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to give him like crap for it because it was good and it's hard to pull off and to that level. I mean, but it was still just funny. It was just great. So it was honestly fun to watch.
It became enjoyable for me to watch it as soon as they started killing each other. That was when it was
I got a dope pic of the one dude who had the sword
I
up.
like stabbed him.
That was I was so happy about
They
that.
kill each other as well.
No, they don't
For
actually.
real?
No.
Yeah,
They
for real.
didn't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't real.
For real.
It was
No,
real.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
they
real.
kill each other.
It
Yeah.
was.
It's
Uh-huh.
like full on, just like gladiators, like
Gladi-
lion.
yeah.
Were you watching the whole time with like a big old turkey leg in your mouth?
Actually, yes, we had. They gave us chicken legs.
That's good.
They didn't kill each other,
Oh.
but
really good.
when they gave us, I think that was the most giant piece of like chicken turkey meat I've
Yeah.
ever seen.
It was huge.
Just like dumped it right on the plate. I was like, okay, that is
like
a
there's
lot.
there's no like utensils, like none of that. You had to eat all of that with your hands.
The tomato soup was really good.
You had to eat that with your hands as
Yeah, we
well?
had to eat
Yeah,
all
no.
of it.
Slurping?
I couldn't operate the camera really while I was doing that. I had to I had to eat.
You should have thrown your food out. It started a food fight. That's what I would have done.
No, they warned against it. Like, because people I think did it before. That's why they had like a net like covering the entire like.
Well, no, that was to protect
stage or whatever.
us. That net was to protect.
Yeah, dude, that was
they
I
only
don't know.
that was
they
to
only
protect
put it. They
you.
I
only
feel like it's to protect them.
They only
as
put that
well.
up during the fighting portion because of all the wood splinters.
I would have started
Sent
a
off
food
by
fight
the,
with the people
yeah.
in the crowd, though. Like, I would have took my, tomato soup?
That was so funny.
Just
Shark
like
behind you.
it was in a little pot, so just like dump it over someone's head.
Duh.
It's
It's
tiered, so you
turkey.
could easily the people in front of you could easily just like nail them with crap.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
It's like they're just like basically right down like 2 feet below you.
it's probably a good thing I wasn't invited to that. I
Yes.
didn't go to that.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. School's out. How's your guys' summer been going?
Dude, it's been busy, man. Like,
Busy?
I've been working pretty much almost full time. I've been
Mm.
doing about 4 to 5 days a week.
This man, Perkos.
Perkos, yeah, it's a really great job actually.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
You sure?
Yeah, yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, funny.
Compared
This
to my
man over
last
here.
job.
What,
it's
what,
definitely, like, a lot
you
better.
know, the stuff you say off camera kind of...
What did I say off camera?
You show it. Have your
I said it was
Perkos.
good.
Have your
That's
employer
great.
at Perkos watch this, and just I'll link them the video, and they can
Oh
just be
my
like, "So
God.
Nate, what do you? Okay. Do you want to keep this job?"
Like, I don't know.
I'm watching
That's-
that. That would be something to video. Is you trying to like, no, I need the money, please, please, kind sir.
Beg for a job.
I work double shift.
No, yeah, I've been
Yes.
working pretty much all summer, and then working out at James's house.
Oh
actually.
yeah, you guys have been
I've been
grinding
grinding.
it there.
Yeah, it's been fun. Playing a lot of basketball too. Like, it's pretty good.
Ooh, that was a fun
Pretty
game.
good, pretty good,
Are you
pretty good
proud
summer.
That's all I had to say.
Yeah.
That is nothing.
I mean, it's gonna be like next 2 years are gonna be like summer to me because I'm staying local, so.
Oh.
Speak for yourself.
One community
one
college.
class a day. It's like, dang, pretty much all summer.
One class a day?
You got one class every day for an hour and a half, and then I got the rest of the day.
That's actually
like
kind of nice
nothing.
to some degree.
And I'm not doing any homework. I mean,
You're gonna be the
That's-
kid who
you only do
does
one
like who
class a
calculates.
day.
Okay, if I get this on the test and this on the
I mean,
thing.
like, I'm not reading the textbooks. I'm not
You're
buying,
gonna
I'm not
graduate
buying
like
any textbooks.
We're gonna graduate in like 8 years though. If you're doing like one class a day.
Well, no, because he's
No.
got it spread out for his credits. So mine are all shoved into 2 days. But Matt's got one every day.
I
Oh,
got
he does it
class
every day.
every day in the morning.
Okay.
I got 2 classes. I got class really early in the morning, and then an actual class, and then an online class.
Yeah, the hybrid.
So online class, I mean, I'm not even gonna look at that. And then, you know, I'm probably gonna watch YouTube in the actual class.
Jeez
and then-
Louise, Matt, you're.
And then I got sport as the first class, so that's easy.
There you go. Yeah,
There you go.
I'm gonna have
You
fun.
have to go so early, don't you?
That's the one
For,
thing
like,
about
cross
your
country?
schedule that I just know is just like you have to get up at what 6:45 or 6 or
Yeah,
something.
first
like
class at 6:30, so.
that. Oh my gosh, dude.
Early risers, it's good for you, like me, but I mean, if you're like lazy like these people.
Well, no, early rising is nice. It's just when
No,
you
it's-
have something to do right there, it's like, gosh dang it. Like I would wake up at 6 and have stuff at 10 to do, and I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah.
It's just I don't want to have like wake up at 6 and have to be somewhere by 7.
Yeah, well, if you're like Josh and you just stay up till 12:30 every night,
Ah.
it might not work.
Well,
for
I was
you.
up until like 12 last night, and I got my sleep in. I
Yeah,
was like,
same.
mm.
I was up at 12 too.
But I mean, I don't know. I can respect getting more sleep now these days, to be honest. I'm just like I'm sick and tired of being tired,
Oh,
like legit. But get your sleep, kids. It's fun when you're in junior high, but once you get up to high school, it's like after you're in your later years of high school, it's like, do I really care about staying up late anymore? I just want to feel good the next day and
Yeah,
not like
exactly.
not feel like garbage. So, I think we already gave our colleges last time, but you're going to ARC just like me. So that's fun. We're stacking up at ARC. Got like 4
Oh.
people.
we got all of Sacramento going to ARs.
Besides George, you want to freaking pull some.
Yeah.
Yeah, full.
So
swing.
if you live in the greater Sacramento area and you do not go to American River for community college,
What are you doing?
like I don't have any idea why you would not go there.
That is the worst possible mistake you could make. Besides the fact that
I'm not gonna lie, I was debating.
Sorry, Nate. No, it was just for the camera. No, Cal Poly's good though.
I was debating actually even like starting off at ARC, like the first 2 years. Like even if I got into Cal Poly, I was thinking about just going to ARC first. But
Yeah, I mean the one problem with Cal Poly is you got to be careful with that because then they might not accept you on the second round through, or at least
Well, I
I
think
would be more worried about it from them. I thought
they have. It's actually a higher chance to get in Cal Poly. Like if you transfer from like.
Well,
community
yeah,
college.
every one does, but I don't know. Cal Poly is that one school where I just looked at it like
Yeah.
it's already hard enough to get in. At that
I think
point,
it's hard
so-
depending on the major too, because I mean the engineering majors are just extremely hard to get into, because those are the most impacted majors out of the entire college.
Like I'm not worried at all about like trying to get into transfer into San Jose State. I got accepted, but I'm not worried about because it's not a hard school to get into.
Where do you think you're gonna transfer to?
I
After
honestly, that might be the case. I have no like the like Cal Poly and San Jose are like my 2 options, but honestly, it could be anywhere. It all depends what happens the next 2 years. It's an interesting thing that's gonna happen because
Yeah, I
it's
mean-
like. I'm doing YouTube, the photography.
Oh yeah.
Photography stuff is on point. I finally got sales taxes figured out because those are complicated.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, how many times do I have to tell you?
It's
Don't
literally taking
pay
you, like-
taxes.
It's been a month.
It's been like months, like if you
Yeah,
say it
yeah,
out.
yeah. But it's just so I finally got that figured out. All I need to do is file some licenses with the county, and because I've got federal taken care of, I've got state taken care of. Now I just need to worry about county level, and that I can even start before I get the county stuff figured out. It's just I didn't really start selling stuff until sales tax because I need to collect sales tax from people. So I need to know, how much of this am I giving to the government? So I need to be able to keep that in check. So now that that's done, I'm trying to get the photography website and all the stuff's done by like this next this after camp because I'm going to be gone at Collide for a week. So
Oh,
that's going to be
summer
fun.
camp.
Oh, yeah.
Never been.
4 days, 5th to the 9th, just doing stuff that I have no idea. I have no idea.
Are you gonna hotbox
No.
the summer camp?
Dude,
Yeah.
no.
That's the
There's-
perfect place.
there is
to
no-
hop.
Long rip.
There, smoking is not honorable. That is not happening.
You gotta cut that out of the podcast.
No.
Cut that out.
Because it's fine if you mention it.
Oh, just so you know, I do not smoke.
Yeah,
we don't
none of us
smoke.
do. Just say
I
it.
don't smoke.
Don't smoke, kids. Don't
that
do
that
it.
YouTube channel, Maddie
We don't
Smokes. That's not me. That is not me.
Dude.
I promise you. That is not me.
Oh my gosh.
Although I can appreciate his videos every once in a while.
Well, that's only you. Sorry,
Yeah.
bud.
That's only me. You don't like his
I
videos?
prefer much
I like
more.
making fun of his videos.
Oh.
I like
Watching
much
that
more
Cody Co.
wholesome content. I like more wholesome content. Yes, like this channel. You'll find the most wholesome, honorable content around. I tag all my videos with honor now. Just like
Hashtag honor.
yeah, I don't know if it shows up in the hashtag. That might be like a premium, like your partner feature. But when it asks for tags, I'm like, okay, let's see. Like for the last year, okay, robotics, FRC, honor, the whole. Just gotta plug it in every single one. Make sure that it gets through.
Should we tell the viewers how honor started?
Oh,
Oh.
I think
yeah,
that's a good story. You
It's a
like
pretty
that,
interesting
man?
story.
I don't even.
You don't know.
Start back.
So
It started back with Miss Siegel.
Yes.
You actually weren't even there.
With
no, I
that
wasn't there.
Seagull-
So there
This is
was
where it started.
a chapel at our school. Do you want to go into it?
Yeah.
Well, actually, hold on. Before we start this up, let's actually restart the camera thing because sorry, guys. Basically, guys. So the issue is that my camera only records for 20 minutes of time because I'm broke as heck and no, I'm not broke, but
He's
'cause-
broke.
He's broke, yeah.
But the camera is lame for doing long recordings, and I had to set it up every 20 minutes. So we're gonna pause right here and reconvene in like 2 seconds when I restart the recording. So let's do that. It's been a
Just
hot minute.
friends.
Alrighty. So Seagull story.
My belt. Okay, I'll fix it later.
Seagull story times.
Oh yeah,
kind of.
so
Yeah.
I'll let you tell the
basically-
first part because you know that more better than I do.
yeah, so we had a chapel one day at school where Miss Siegel, one of our teachers, I think she was our 10th grade English teacher, something like that.
Yeah.
Like she came up and like was talking about like honor in the school, and like
I wish I could have been there.
like how she wanted to like create a like environment of honor or whatever, and like she said it so many times that like afterwards we just all were just yelling at each other, just honor, like in the school.
Honor in the school.
Who started the honor in the school thing? Because I know I
think it
yell
was- might
that
have been
all the
Johnny.
It's
time.
one of us.
But
was
anyway,
Jonathan.
so there was a surge of it. It was like right afterwards, and I came back to that, and then it died out.
Yeah.
That was sophomore year, and for some reason,
I think
and like you
Jonathan
just kind of
started
forgot
doing it.
about it.
Like you started saying it.
Yeah, junior year, I think he started saying something along.
Jonathan?
Yeah, Jonathan. And what happened was, as he kept saying it, it was like a cross country thing because he would say it at cross country, and the whole team got in on it. And so it's like one of those other jokes that is like, okay, well, like you do it for like a little bit, and then it dies out. But I would not let it die out.
Yeah.
I still thought it was really funny, and so I was like, okay, and I wasn't even there for it, but I thought it was just so hilarious. I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep doing this. So I'd be at practice, in the hallways, wherever I was at school, like honor in the school. It's like have honor, and at first it was a joke, and it was funny, and
And then it
then
just became
it became like
lifestyle after
as it
that.
like the joke died. It like the ratio of like in order for it to keep it going, the ratio of this is funny to like no, this is my lifestyle, like
Yeah,
just like changed. And so then after that, I was like, no, honor. This is like so now it's a very serious thing.
Luke's gonna get his first tattoo. Like, even though he's like, oh, I'm never gonna tattoo. No, he's gonna get his first tattoo, like right here on his wrist, like honor.
Okay, well,
Or a face tat.
let's put it this way: if it got to
Honor.
the point ever where I got a tattoo, which I'm never planning on doing, but
Yeah.
say I had to get a tattoo
It's gonna be honor somewhere.
No, man,
on
I'll
the
get a-
chest, honor.
Honor.
All right.
Next topic. But yeah, honor.
Honor Lockwood.
Honor in the school.
Army.
Yeah. So
Honor me, Daddy.
show honor. You guys gotta show honor to your family, your friends, to God. Just honor everybody. We did it at the. That's another thing. We did it at the camp, at the senior year camp thing. For camp, we our group, they like split you into teams or whatever. Just for like
during that senior retreat. Right?
We
yeah.
got the post. We made an honor poster.
So
you guys saw it if you
yeah,
saw the
did.
senior retreat
I
vlogs.
was in your group, yeah.
We got the honor poster. We got the chant going. It was
You should put a clip
great.
in of the senior retreat.
I might just like plug it in right there. Just like there it is. Plug card up top. Anyway,
That was a lit.
actually,
that was fun.
oh, that was a great
Yeah,
trip.
good time.
Turn up in the
It was
cabin.
it was so crazy.
Oh
Oh
my
gosh, you guys got slammed.
That was so
Do
good.
we want to talk about that?
No,
okay, okay.
Yeah, keep that low. Keep it low.
Hey, you were. It was me that got slammed. You two.
No, it was
gay-
your entire room.
It was you, gay too.
Your
and then
entire
the
room
other
got
room.
slammed.
My room got slammed.
Your room got slammed.
It was bad for you guys. I don't know if we need to talk about it, but just know that they got in big trouble.
Yeah.
We didn't get in big trouble. But
Oh,
we
you guys got yelled at.
Yeah, we got yelled at.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
Well, we just watched.
That was fun though because I had the that was one where I had the giant like slide, like down to the pond.
Yes,
Yeah.
I didn't go on that though.
You
Sadly.
You didn't? Are
No,
you kidding me?
I didn't get the opportunity to. I went on the swing though.
That
That was fun.
that
Oh,
water
that
was so
dude,
cold.
Yeah, that
Was
was
it?
freezing. It was
It was
freezing.
freezing cold.
God. It was
Some,
like
like,
probably
pond.
it was like 100 degrees out and it was still freezing in there.
Hit me up with some of that Tang. Why don't you?
Refill the Tang.
Yeah, that was It was a fun camp. Me and George went to the top of that mountain that was behind the camp. That was great. We literally just hiked up, just 45+ degree angle.
All right, actually though, I gotta get on this.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So,
All right,
oh, hold on, wait, hold on. Don't leave just yet. Well,
Goodbye
no,
to your
it's-
content.
It's not
Bye.
completed yet. We're gonna sub in George.
Is he coming?
Yeah, he's gonna be here.
Are you
So
kidding?
guys, our man here, Nate, has left, but he will soon be replaced. I don't know if you can necessarily replace Nate. He gives me too much content.
Can't replace.
But-
Definitely cannot replace what he says. 'Cause
But
no one else is stupid
Cutting to like 2 seconds from now, where George will be here, and he will be in this seat with us. So,
what are we doing?
George,
Oh,
there you are.
yes.
That's a nice little clean cut right there. You wanna
Yeah.
exfoliate on that? I don't even know
Oh
if
no,
exfoliate
Luke!
is-
I was gonna say. What was I gonna say to you? Oh yeah, I don't remember anymore.
Oh my.
Wasting valuable podcast
yeah.
time. Okay, well let me know if it comes to you. Anyway,
Okay.
so George, welcome. Dog man over here, we're already dissing you a little bit for getting your sleep.
Oh, it came back.
Yeah,
It came back. It came back. Are you gonna censor out what I did in the previous part of the podcast?
Oh, maybe we'll
Can
see.
you put like the censor thing on it though?
If it's
Like,
going
can
in,
you write censor?
if it's
on
going
it?
in, it's going in as bloopers. So guys,
No,
watch-
no! Don't put it in as bloopers.
Well,
Put it in
it was
there.
between it was
Yeah.
between me cutting between George was here, so it's not a clean cut then.
Yeah, no. Just put it in.
I'm meeting you halfway if this even goes in the first
Censor
place. We'll see.
information.
But anyway, yeah. So moving on with that. So George, you're here. We were
Yeah.
dissing you. You got your
Yeah.
beauty rest though, so you're ready to charge forward
Yeah.
and host the podcast. Bring us some content. What you got to the table today?
Censored information.
Come on. Give us a topic.
Like
What's-
politics, you know.
Oh,
No.
Let's not get into that.
Okay.
Mm.
Topic. Let's see. Well, as Nate's replacement, what would be a
Say
good
something
thing?
stupid.
Yeah.
Just right out the
Yes,
gate, just
exactly.
dissing him. You know what's funny is because he watched the Honor podcast at the senior trip. He's gonna have to re-watch this one again, except the part that he hasn't
Yeah.
seen. So he has an excuse this time. That's good.
Keep past the.
Yeah, pass the
Oh.
tank. Get some tank on.
Pass
George
the-
has got the tank top on, just like us all.
Yeah, I came prepared. You know. I kind of learned just to bring it
Anywhere.
one of these. Yeah. Anytime I come to Luke's house, you know, it could be like a
funeral, you know. So, I mean, just get prepared. You never know.
Is that blocking me out?
No.
Shot?
No, I don't think so.
Is it blocking me?
I don't
No,
know.
no,
It's
you're
too-
in the
it's too low.
shot.
They can see me?
You're
Yeah.
in the shot.
You're totally fine. I don't need to watch all the clips to just see man. Full crap.
Well, we could talk about summer jobs since they're both working.
Yeah, we talked about Nate's job, Perkos. I know we didn't touch on Matt's too much. He's just got a job, and you got a job. So go ahead.
Yeah.
You guys.
I'm not gonna share much about because it's still in the very new. So I don't know much about it. So.
Do you want to at least say where
No,
you work?
I'm not gonna say where I work.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna give him
Okay.
this.
Don't say where I work.
He makes pizza. That's just leave it at that. That's
Okay.
doesn't even make the pizza. Just does dishes. Anyway, your turn.
Yeah, well, I work at Bel Air now, and honestly, for the first
Bel
couple
Air?
days, I didn't know what I was doing.
Ah,
Now that I've been here for like a week or so, it kind of settled in.
Those
I'm
Bel
liking it
Air?
now.
those
Bel
first
Air.
couple days are always so weird, and then later when you get to know your crap, it's like, oh, okay, this is actually this is
Yeah.
good. This
I'm
is
not
good
the only
stuff.
one that kind of was like, dang, what am I supposed to be doing?
Yeah,
No,
it was-
no.
yeah.
Yeah, no, the first couple days are definitely just like, and then for like
Yeah.
for about a month to a couple months, you're then, where are things? Like there's random little questions you'll have,
Yeah.
like, oh, how do I do this or like, and then later, then you'll be mastered on top of it.
You would
It's
not
just like-
believe like some of this stuff. Like I get so many questions from random people in the store, like, "Oh, where's this item?" or "Oh, where's."
Does that actually happen?
Yeah, like all
That
the
happens
time.
a lot.
lady.
But I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Find it yourself.
No, I don't say that.
And
But,
that
yeah,
is why you are not working at Ray.
Why not? Why don't you say that?
you have to be polite to them and uphold the
You have to be
Bel Air
honorable.
standard.
Honorable to
and stuff.
people.
But I gotta be careful what I say.
Josh,
You're
About
Josh.
you're
Bel
repping the company
I
just
know,
fine.
exactly.
Would you say I have high standards?
It's probably a good thing we didn't mention where you work.
It's pretty high standards. It is high standards.
Very high standards.
Only the socially elite shop at Bel Air. Just
Well, I
kidding.
mean, that's what he was kind of telling me, honestly. Like, because you got people who've been coming there for like 20 years.
you have
like,
regulars.
Yeah, all the time. Like, I've already seen a couple regulars.
Just
in,
like they
a
come in
week.
every day? Or do they
Not
come in like every couple days?
Yeah, every
or?
couple
I'm a
days, or
regular of
every
Whole
week.
Foods.
See that's like some San Jose garbage right there.
What is San Jose?
Just people in the very rich area.
San Jose is a rich area.
Huh?
San Jose is a rich area.
Yeah, yeah. Where have you been since the last 20 years?
Like where San Jose State is?
Like the area where Silicon Valley is.
Oh.
All of San Jose is super rich.
Man.
At least as housing is concerned.
Uh,
But that's the kind of people who go shop at Whole Foods. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't shop at Whole Foods.
Not to stereotype anyone
Yeah.
who lives in
I
San Jose.
do not shop
but
at Whole Foods. I don't even know where the closest one is.
There's one on Greenback,
No, I have no idea.
right by the Party City and that little strip mall area.
Okay.
yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of just like I think it's right by the steakhouse too. I think it's. We're just describing the most rich area, but yeah, it's the steakhouse, the Whole Foods, yeah, right next to the bank as well. Like, just
Right next to Bel Air.
yeah, Bel Air.
It's a grind pushing those carts back.
Oh,
in.
yeah.
Oh, so you're on
Okay,
cart
okay.
duty.
That's part of the responsibility. They have it's called like a cart hour. So like for a whole hour you're doing that.
Just pushing carts for a full
Yeah, well,
hour.
I mean, at the beginning you have to like check all the bathrooms, make sure like stocked up with like supplies.
You have to clean the bathrooms.
You don't have to clean, just make sure it
Okay.
has like paper.
Is that someone
towels and
under
stuff.
you, Josh, that cleans
I don't know.
them?
I think there's a specific like person. who
So
does that.
I had a buddy who worked for Target, and he had to clean the bathrooms, do the cart pushing. You might know more about this than I do.
Okay.
He had to clean them, restock. I think he had to clean the bathrooms like every 2 hours or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And then pushing the carts. The person before him wouldn't do their cart pushing, whatever. And so he had to make up for their work, and so he quit. He quit. Straight up. He was just like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad work conditions for him.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. Like sometimes you'll have like multiple cart hours throughout the day, like depending on when. You have to put on like one of those neon vests, which is cool.
What's your shift? How many hours do you work?
Well, it kind of depends. So like, it could be like an 8 or like a 9-hour shift, which kind of sucks.
Dang.
You had to do that already?
Full
Like,
shift.
for example, this
right
this
out the
Friday,
gate.
This Friday's like 2 p.m. to 11 p.m., which is like a bummer.
Dang.
But like, for
Bummer.
example, like yesterday I worked like 4 hours, and today I'll work 4 hours as well.
Oh, okay, so when do you work today?
Like 5 to 9.
Oh, okay, so later than that.
That's
Okay,
a-
okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But to
It's
11,
hard,
I've worked
man.
to the 10. I've worked to the 12. It's
yeah,
it can be brutal.
Especially when it's slow, because it starts slowing down a lot, like around 9 or 10.
Yeah, who goes shopping at Bel Air
You would not
at
believe
midnight?
that.
Okay,
You would
well-
not believe. People still do.
All the 80-year-olds are, in
Well, so my
bed.
question for you then is, what do you do during those hours? I mean, isn't it easier?
Well, I mean, the time goes way slower.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah.
But
Yeah, he's bored.
I mean, yeah, they normally just make us like clean or stuff. at
Got
that
it.
point.
Just sit around.
It's like
Or
the
just,
last hour, you're just like nothing to do. Well, find something to do.
Yeah, well, there's also these things called go backs. So like a lot of the items people don't purchase or sometimes.
Oh
so
yeah,
just
they'll leave it at
them.
the thing. Yeah.
So like you have to basically like reverse shopping and bring the item back to the proper spot, which is so hard sometimes because it's just like finding the specific thing takes like forever. But it's
I think you'd get good at it after a while.
yeah, it's
And then you know where everything is in the store.
exactly
You
that's
get
better.
it.
You never have to worry about.
And then you
But I
can-
don't know everything is right now.
Instead of telling them to
Facts.
go, go away, you can say, oh, it's over there.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Third aisle on the left, about 20 paces down. There you go. You got
Yeah.
everything figured out there.
Some pretty obscure items.
Yeah, you guys all got your jobs now. I've got my own. I mean, I already talked about the photography stuff, so I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna go into. Huh? Yes, actually. Well, no. Let's put it this way. I've made money, but overall, no. I'm at a loss at the moment.
Okay, do you think you're gonna make any more money soon?
Yes, I've got people waiting for me to put on my website.
Like it.
My dad's coworkers and a couple other people as well.
Speaking of weight.
Yeah. No, it's happening after I go on my camping trip thing. So
Okay.
after
You going
that,
camping?
the camp. Sorry, camp.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So after that, then I'll be able, because I can't put stuff up and then be gone to not take orders. So I'm just gonna do it
Yeah.
after.
Yeah, makes sense.
Simplify the process. So work's out of the way, school's out of the way. You're going to Folsom Lake. You're not going there. We already talked about that last podcast.
There's one older lady who was asking me like, "Oh, where are you going to college and stuff?" And I said like, "I'm staying at local and community college." And she was like, "Oh, that's good. That's smart." I'm like, "Yes."
That's another.
proving of it.
Sorry to interrupt you, kind of here, but the old lady, someone coming up to you asking you where you go to college. That's like straight up. I've got a script.
Huh?
I just have a script.
Yeah, I have a script. too.
I've like said the same thing. I say the same thing to everybody every
Yeah.
single time because you get asked so many times.
What do you say, Luke? Where are you going to college? Luke?
People ask, okay, where here
Where
right
are you
now.
going to college, Luke?
I'm ARC, and so I'm staying local. It's cool. It's easy. I get to stay home. So I mean, it's
What if
easier.
they ask
to
you
get
what
2
are you
years.
studying or whatever?
That one's I haven't scripted out as much, but it's basically I just say, well, not anything yet. Get the GE out of the way. Go over to
Exactly.
2 year, and then engineering, computer science, maybe photography.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I just have a spiel to say at this point.
Yeah, it's like you gotta, because you get, I can't even count how many times I've been asked in the past.
Dude.
And I don't know if there's any time in life where you'll be asked any other question besides maybe like in friendly scenarios, what do you do for a living? That's like the only other thing I can think of.
Luke, it came back to me again. Instead of putting censored, can you put honor across it? Across the black?
Wait, what did you do? Did I
He,
miss something?
yeah, he
No, they're gonna see it. They're gonna see what I did.
You'll
see it.
did things.
When you
Yeah.
Okay,
rewatch
okay.
the first
I'm
part. of
sure
it.
he will.
They already know what I did, but if you're watching this and it says honor,
You're
I
just making so much more
I'm pretty-
editing work for me.
I'm pretty sure it's.
should have invited me.
Well, I guess I'm glad you're here. So we can, now we can't roast you, but what fun is it to roast someone without them there to defend themselves?
Well, Nathan's.
It's a
my
lot of
man.
fun, actually.
Nathan going to Cal Poly and getting in many thousands of dollars.
Yeah, here in California, it's nice to have. So, as much as I'm like iffy on like if it's the best that we should be giving free college education, it is very nice to get 2 years free.
Nice for me.
Yeah, it's just like
someone else.
you basically cut your student loans in half. There you go.
More than half. Yeah, very. I mean, yeah.
And if you're living on your own and you're not paying for room and board when you're in college, the last 2 years of college, you're. Yeah, it's like you've got thousands saved right there, right out the gate.
And you were gonna go to GCU, man. You're considering.
I was considering it. Yeah, I was considering it. That's a very good school. Very cheap.
I've heard people say they like it there.
Everyone likes it there.
Bronson.
You know what the best part of GCU is for the men?
It's the ratio. You guys were talking about the ratio.
6 to 1 women to men.
Oh, are you
men,
serious?
One guy.
That's crazy to me. That's like almost like imagine just being
You
at
like
that
that,
ratio.
Josh? Yeah.
I mean, it's not. It wouldn't be like, but like trying to find another dude to hang out with would be like, where are they?
Yeah.
Or the men.
Yeah.
No, just embrace the women. Don't go for the men.
Honor them. Honor everyone.
Respect them.
Alright.
All right, let's get into one more topic at least before we wrap things up here.
5.
Yeah, let's just jump into one more topic. What's the thing we can talk about? I never script these out well, but
Maybe.
Kinda-
Well, you've been hitting the gym a lot, man.
oh, we can talk about.
Let's
that.
talk about this.
No,
Okay.
that's what he did.
Honor. Put the honor tag over that, please.
Okay.
My editing work is
On that
gone up.
note. On that note.
Am I getting this out before camp? Anyway, so, oh gosh,
Yeah.
I
On
think
that note.
we already talked a little bit about working out.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah, I think we should just.
we kind of covered
We
that.
should just end it with that.
But do you want to? No,
No,
we're not
no,
ending
no,
it with
no,
that.
yeah, we're
I can
ending it.
guarantee you
I'll
that.
just do it again. when you do end it.
Not happening.
Okay. What else can we talk about?
It's trying to come up with an interesting subject that's out of the flow. You gotta. Usually the podcast flows together. It's kind of like one topic to the next. You don't even need to script it sometimes. But then you get like little lulls like this where it's like, dang it, what do you do?
Oh, I've been listening to a lot of music recently.
Oh,
I've been
music.
broadening my
Okay,
horizons.
that's a good subject right there. That's good.
Just,
Not as good as. No.
Okay.
Would you bleep that one out as well?
Okay, so what are you been listening to? Like, give me like your top 3 genres right now.
Oh shoot.
What have you been spreading out into?
Top 3 artists.
Probably like. Well, I was kind of already listening to some like the indie
Okay,
folk style music,
there you go.
but kind of a little bit more recently, and also like kind of the electric
Okay,
hip hop type stuff.
nice. Can you give like some
And-
examples of some songs?
Are
Are they not coming
maybe
to mind?
like.
Or...
No, I don't know specifically. Just a lot. Though.
Okay.
Just a lot.
And also rap to some
Rap?
extent.
Okay.
And Half has come out with a couple new.
They came out with a new song that
Like
was
two.
tight. I didn't like the first one that came out like a couple weeks ago, but the one that came out just now.
When I Grow Up, I think.
That
Oh,
was
yeah,
fire.
bro.
That was really good. I was like,
Yeah, it's really good.
but yeah, it was that one was deep. It was good. Music for me definitely. So it's been a little bit of a process. So this whole senior year, it's been like diving back in. I shouldn't say back in. Diving into 70s, 80s, all that great music that's in there.
Some of it's great. Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
it's
say a lot of
just
it.
filled with wonderful music.
Okay.
culture. Anyway, so it was that for a long time, and then it transferred over to now then moving into. I've been listening to a bunch of that, and I still enjoy it. But then, like recently, I've been getting into electric again because I loved that one back when I was in like the early teenage years. I just listened to electric all the time, not the dubstep, but more like dreamy sort of trance like beats. And so now it's like I think it started because I listened to one Avicii song,
Oh yeah.
and then like my feed got filled with it again, and I'm like, okay, I'm
pretty
liking
good.
it. Yeah, no, he's good, and so I was
he's
just like,
dead.
Yeah,
So-
I was gonna say.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
What
a
do
bummer
you
there,
listen to,
It's a
Matthew?
shame.
But
We
yeah,
don't have to
that's
go
me
into
recently.
that.
Okay.
Other than that, I mean, there's really nothing else I
Fresh
listen to
Prince
a
of
bunch.
Oak bar.
That's a fly guy.
Yeah,
So
you
you
listen
listen
to
to
that. Cut that out.
Why? What's
No,
wrong
we're
with
keeping that in
that?
there. There's no cuts.
There are some cuts I have to make.
Oh,
No, there is not.
So you-
That's
you-
the other
You don't want to list off your music? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
It's like, let us know it's more on the not my side, not my taste. I know
Oh,
that
okay.
for sure.
Uh,
Trying to shove me into listening crap all the time. I'm like, no. Anyway, we got a minute until this recording's over, so I guess this is a good time to end it off.
Yeah, that's a
So-
good time to end it off.
You heard it here first. Nothing to say. Indie, electronic. There you go.
yeah, there
I
we
have
go.
this to say though.
No.
Wait for
No,
it.
no, it's not
End it here.
happening.
End it here.
Thank you for watching the
thanks
Honor
for-
Podcast. Thank you to our proud sponsors of Tang and the Tank Tops. It's been a pleasure. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will catch you in the next one. Hopefully one of these guys is in that video, or maybe someone else, or maybe it's just me. Who knows? But
See.
we'll catch you then. Gonna end it off here. You guys have a wonderful day. Honor.
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 That's it.
Yeah.
That's a wrap.